This is Bhargavi. In this video, I want to explain about the probability, 13th chapter, first exercise. That is, the first question goes to like this. What is that? Complete the following statements. So, probability of an event E plus probability of not an event E is equal to 1 you will get. Next, the probability of an event that cannot happen is 0. That is, such event is called as impossible event. The probability of an event is certain to happen is sure event or certain event, and such event is called as sure event or certain event, and whose probability is 1. So, third question, the probability of event that is certain to happen is 1, and such an event is called as a sure event or certain event. Next, coming to the fourth bit, the sum of the probabilities of an elementary events of an experiment is 1. Next, fourth question is the probability of an event is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1. Okay. Next, second question is nothing but which of the following experiments have equally likely outcomes, and explain. He asked it. So a driver attempts to start a car. This car does or does not start. Yes, it is a equally likely event. Next, a player attempts to shoot a basketball. She shoots or misses the shot. Yes, this is also equally likely event. Next, a trial is made to answer the true or false question. So the answer is right or wrong. This is also equally likely event. Next, coming to the next, a baby is born. She is a boy or a girl. That is also equally likely event. Next, coming to the third question, if P of E is equal to 0.05, what is the probability of not E? He asked. So what is given? Third one, probability of E is equal to 0.05. Then what is the probability of not E? He asked. But we know that these E and E not E are complementary events. So you will get P of E plus P of not E is equal to 1. Substitute here 0.05 plus P of not E is equal to 1. So P of not E is equal to 1 minus 0.05 as nothing but 1.00, and 0.05 is 5. Next, 9.0. So nothing but 0.95. 0.95 is the probability of not event. Next, fourth question comes to the fourth question. A bag contains lemon flavored candies only. Malini takes out the candy without looking into the bag. What is the probability that she takes out an orange flavored candy? Is impossible event. Getting an orange color flavored candy from lemon flavored candies is impossible, and what is the getting of a lemon flavored candy is a sure event. Okay. Next, fifth question, Rahim removes all the hearts from the card. What is the probability of getting an ace from the remaining pack, getting a diamond, getting a card that is not a heart, and getting an ace of hearts? Okay, so already I explained the deck of cards. From the deck of cards you have to understand that. Then we have to find out this question. First bit is in the fifth question, Rahim, already I explained, I read that. So Rahim removes the hearts from the cards. So Rahim removes the hearts from the cards and sample space becomes spades, clubs and diamonds. Each suit is 13, 13 threes are 39 is n of s. Number of elements in sample space is 39. So event is getting an ace from the remaining pack. Getting an ace from the remaining pack. So remaining pack, so how many suits are there? 3 suits. Each suit contains 1 ace. So favorable, number of favorable outcomes is nothing but 3. Because each suit contains 1 ace. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. N of f of c is 3. Then probability of an event is equal to number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. So favorable outcomes are 3. Possible outcomes are 39. 1s are 13s are. So 1 by 13 is the probability of an event. And coming to the second event, getting a diamond. So probability of diamond. So diamond is equal, diamonds are 13 are there. So favorable outcomes are 13. So number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. Favorable outcomes are 13. 13 out of 39 is nothing but 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is the probability of getting diamond. And what is the third event? Getting a chord that is not a heart. Probability of getting not a heart. So hearts are removed. All hearts are removed. So getting a chord which is not a heart means the sample space is the favorable outcomes. That means N of FOC is also becomes 39. It's a sure event. So 39 by 39 is nothing but 1. So whenever the probability is 1, such type of events are called as sure event. So getting not a heart is a sure event. Getting not a heart. Not a heart is a sure event. Is a sure event. Okay. Next, fourth bit is nothing but getting an ace of hearts. So fourth one is probability of heart of ace of heart. Ace of hearts. As the hearts are all removed, no ace will be exist. So 0 by 39 is nothing but 0. It is an impossible event. It is impossible event. Because whose probability is 0. Impossible event. Okay. Next, coming to the sixth question. So here they have given that it is given that a group of 3 students, the probability of 2 students not having the same birthday is 0.992. Not having the same birthday means not P of not E. P of not E is given 0.992. Then what is the probability that the 2 students have the same birthday on the same day? So there is P of E is asking. But these two are complementary events. So P of E plus P of not E is equal to 1. That is the complementary events formula. Therefore P of E you have to find out. Plus P of not E is equal to 0.992 is equal to 1. So P of E is equal to 1 minus 0.992 as 1.000 and 0.992 subtract. So you will get 8000. So 0.008 is the probability of getting 2 students have the same birthday. That is the probability of 2 students having the same birthday. So coming to the seventh question. So a die is rolled once. Find the probability of getting a prime number. That is the first event. Second event is a number lying between 2 and 6. And the third event is an odd number. So you have to find out the probabilities of prime number, number lying between 2 and 6 and an odd number. So first we will find out event is, so experiment is what? Rolling of a die once. Rolling of a die once. So what are the sample space? Die contains 6 numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So n of s becomes 6. N of s becomes 6. So first event is getting a prime number. Prime number you have to select from the sample space. So favorable outcomes are 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. So n of number of favorable outcomes is 3. Number of favorable outcomes is 3. Therefore probability of getting a prime number is equal to number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes, that is equal to 3 by 6. It's nothing but 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is the probability of getting an event which is a prime number. Next, second event is nothing but, second event is a number lying between 2 and 6. A number lying between 2 and 6. So in between 2 and 6 what numbers will lie? 3, 4, 5. From the sample space you have to select. Okay. So favorable outcomes are 2, 3, 4, 5 are the numbers lying between 2 and 6 from the sample space. So that is the favorable outcomes. So favorable outcomes are 3. So number of favorable outcomes is 3. Therefore probability of number lying between 2 and 6 is nothing but favorable outcomes are 3. Total possible outcomes are 6. So 3 ones are 3 twos are 1 by 2. Next, thirdly, what is the probability of getting an odd number? So event is an odd number. An odd number. Odd numbers you have to choose from sample space. What are the odd numbers? 1, 3, 5. So favorable outcomes are 1, 3, 5. And number of favorable outcomes is nothing but 3. So probability of getting an odd number is equal to 3 by 6. Again it is 1 by 2. 1 by 2. The eighth question. So what is the probability of selecting out a red king from a deck of cards? Red king from a deck of cards he asked her. So what is the experiment? Deck of cards. So sample space contains hearts, diamonds, spades and clubs. Hearts and diamonds are red in color, spades and clubs are in black in color. So n of s becomes each suit is 13, 13 for the 52 is the deck of cards is n of s is 52. Then getting a red king from a deck he asked, getting a red king and every suit contains one king. So red suit 1, here 1, here 1. So favorable outcomes, number of favorable outcomes is 2. For getting a red king is 2. Okay. Then probability of getting a red king from the suit, from the deck is equal to number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. So 2 by 52 is nothing but 1 by 26. 1 by 26 is the getting of a red king from the deck of cards. Next, coming to the ninth question. Make a 5 more problems of this kind using dice, cards and birthdays and discuss with your friends and teacher about their solutions. So already based on dice, we discussed, already they have given the question, in 7th question they have given prime number lying between 2 and 6 and odd number. So when a die is rolled, what is the probability of a composite number? That is one of the question. When a die is rolled, what is the probability of a multiple of 2? When a die is rolled, what is the probability of factor of 6? So like these 3 questions I explained. Then what is the probability of when deck of cards are well shuffled and taken out one card, what is the probability of getting a prime number card from the deck of cards? So this is one of the question. Like that we can frame some more questions. What is the probability of getting a black queen from the deck of cards? So what is the probability of getting ace from the deck of cards? What is the probability of getting face cards from the deck of cards, non-face cards from the deck of cards? Like that we can prepare. If you like this video, please support me by subscribing the channel and please share to your friends. Thank you.